You may be seated. One of the things that can be very healing for a family, at least a process in that healing, is to write the story of their loved one. And so Janet and her family gathered around her, and they wrote this about Kim. Kimberly Renee McDaniel was born on June 10th, 1983 at OHSU in Portland. Her first place of residence was at her grandma's house, where she stayed at a few months of her life. At that time, she was being taken care of by her grandma and Aunt Tila while Mom worked. From there, she moved around quite a lot her first couple years of life. Because of a lot of moving, Kim went to 3 different grade schools in the Portland area. Kim attended middle school at H.B. Lee in Gresham. Her high school years were at Reynolds High School. Kimberly dropped out of high school at 16 years and joined Job Corps. She attended Tongue Point in Astoria. When Kim and I talked, she would tell of how she got up early every morning to take her run on the beach. She loved running in the sand because it was so soft, and she felt it was a great workout for her legs. Then she would sit on the rock somewhere and write, something she really enjoyed doing. Writing was Kim's way of expressing herself. It was hard for her to talk about what she was feeling, so she would usually write it down. After Tongue Point, she did a lot of different outdoor programs. In 1999, she participated in Outward Bound, where she pursued her love of the outdoors. She did a lot of hiking and rafting trips. She really enjoyed it and was pretty excited when she got her picture in a magazine. Kim also was in a 5-week education and job training program in 2000 called Northwest Youth Corps. This is a program where you live out in the middle of nowhere in tents, cook your own meals, and share daily responsibilities of camp life. Kim loved this so much that she did it in 2 years in a row. Kim was also involved in a fire crew in Idaho where she injured her leg and got her first helicopter ride. We saw a bit of that in the video. Even though Kimberly always hated school, she did everything within her to get her GED. After a couple years of hard times and a lot of studying, she got it in 2005. I was so proud of her for not giving up. I always told her, I know it's hard sometimes, but I know how much you want this. And she did. Kim was always searching for what it was she wanted to do for a living. To her, try and figure it out and to get more education. Kim joined a program called Project Yes at Mount Hood Community College in Gresham. At this time, it was a job with the outdoors she was looking for. She did this in 2002 and 2003. For someone who used to hate school, she did this with 100% attendance, exceptional work goals, and excellent leadership and work skills. Kim also did national service with AmeriCorps in 2004. Also in 2004, she volunteered with Clean River Works to remove 13.5 million gallons of sewage from entering the Willamette River. I trust she didn't do all that by herself. Kim also helped train over 360 diverse volunteers. Over the years, she received a lot of awards and certificates of appreciation. Another one of Kim's hobbies was running. She did a few fundraiser runs in 2002. It was something she did daily. It didn't matter what the weather was. Kim used to say, Mom, this helps me think and relieve a lot of stress. I wear a lot of gear, so it's fine. Kimberly also enjoyed some pretty crazy music. She went to a lot of concerts and eventually fell in love with and thought of playing the drums. In the early times, it was somewhat of a challenge to listen to her, but she tried. You know, that's true of everybody I know of that's ever tried drums and the family and their responses. She had a good friend helping her learn to play, but with everything else she was doing, it was something she just didn't have a lot of time for. A couple of months ago, Kim moved out to the Gorge area with her boyfriend, Adam. She was so excited about her cute little place. Decorating and fixing it up was something she enjoyed doing with Adam. She would often have little get-togethers at her place with their close friends and band members. This was a lot of fun, and she really enjoyed getting to know Adam's friends. After going to a lot of Adam's concerts, Kim decided that she wanted to be a professional photographer and take photos of bands and concerts because she just loved the excitement. And this is really capitalized and bold and bigger print than everything else. I have to say it differently. Excitement and loud music. That was definitely Kim. She was planning on going to Mount Hood Community College for photography classes in the evenings after working at her job at the Best Western Columbia Gorge Hotel. Kim was finally happy with her life and expressing it daily in phone conversations with me. I knew as long as she was doing what made her happy and had a guy that loved her dearly, that she would be okay. Kim moved back home several times over the last few years. This last spring, she was staying with us until she could figure out her next steps in life. Kim was reflecting on her past and the mistakes we all make growing up. She had a lot of questions about God, His love, and can she really be forgiven? Kim really wanted to talk to someone, anyone except her family. Roberta, Pastor Tom's wife, was called and was delighted to come talk to Kim. Hours went by. Only Kim, Roberta, and God knows what was said in the trailer. All we want to share with you is that at the end of Roberta asked Kim if she wanted to pray. She asked her if she wanted God's forgiveness and to accept Jesus as her personal Savior. They both prayed. We thank God for this, just knowing that only a few months ago our Kim did this. We know where she is without a doubt. And then final quote here, we're all going to miss you, honey. But we know where you are when we want to talk, and that's good, because sometimes you are hard to get hold of. I love you, Kim, Mom. This time, Adam and